Yo, in this video I want to talk about the easiest way to go viral, or like just the systems of what I'm using or I'm doing to go viral with my products. So I I divided it in two topics. First, ripping and filming. I think many people don't know how to rip properly. There's not really a system, but it's more about just keeping some rules in mind because ripping is, yeah, another world from filming. So I will start with ripping. So I first want to talk about what you should know about ripping. So the biggest thing is that you don't want to just repost videos one to one, especially not on TikTok. TikTok is the most strictly platform. You cannot do anything, not reuse anything. Oh, it's like, I don't know, you need to have luck. Like, if I can say it like that, right? So don't just repost one to one. And the other thing, treat ripping like filming. What I mean by that, I think it's common sense. You should treat it like normal filming, like because I'm doing, because you're doing this. No, it's normal filming, like normal filming. Do anything like you would film, like the quality, anything. Use multiple clips and put them together. Don't just use one long clip and put it in your, CapCut or anything where you edit. You need to have multiple clips. With that, you will escape the flagging. Yeah, you will escape that you get flagged. So, and also each clip should be 4.5 seconds max. Maybe you know these what you should know. Like I don't know from other people. I have it from these people. If you think it's from these people, and with that I just created my own system and learned by that. But yeah, you should keep that in mind. I saw that you have when you have always like clips in that range, you will never get flagged. Also, use clips that make sense. What I mean by that, if you have, I don't know, Harry Potter product or anything, like anything, I don't know, and you use like a hook that is not fitting, like I don't know, 3 to 1 on the ocean, and it's not the ocean product. Like common sense. Use clips that make sense in general. Also, even film your own hooks. What I mean by that, I think many people will not understand it, but I saw many people that are doing that. If you even rip, you can even film your own things, your own hooks, like your own 3 to 1. Maybe you have a 3 to 1 that you filmed before, and you can just reuse it rather than just use already used 3 to 1 or any clip or any hook. I think that makes sense, but this will even break the the flagging issue even more. And if the product is to showcase the audit, I mean with showcase you just if you have a product and you can't use multiple body clips or general clips, like for example the ferry pay one, there are many like different clips that you can use. But if you have like the auto, what is the name, like the Kindle product, yeah, the Kindle product, this mini Kindle product, it will be hard to not getting flagged because you're using like a whole showcase and you can't change things, if you know what I mean. You can't change things, and there you will more likely to get flagged. And I need to say, I never got flagged, never, because I just do these things that I told. For it's working for me. I don't say that this is the only way, the only thing that will work and all the stuff. No, it's what's working for me. Maybe you can implement it, and yeah. So the system when ripping, copy your competitor one to one. I told don't repost one to one, but you can copy one to one, and it's not like filming. It's simply just it's like when you film, like you don't use the exact same clips in the case because you can't use the same video because you get flagged. You just build your own similar video. You know what I mean? Like just a similar video. Okay, that's copy one to one for me, and I did it, and it worked, and I went viral. It's working. Also, look up for the original body clips. And I think I had the logo, the VMake logo, at the start when I talked about what you should know. And yes, look for that because the original you are, the more not likely you will get flagged. So look up for the original clips. You can even do that. It's easy. Just look up, I don't know, the name for the product, or I don't know, and then you will find it. Use proof of concept. Proof of concept, simply just use proof of concept concepts, 3 to 1, run, don't walk, before, after, just normal proof of concept that you already know. Also, test concept that people didn't test it. Just, I think I said it in the video before. Just do concepts that people didn't test. I think that's logic and common sense. What I mean by that, if someone is only doing 3 to 1, do one run, don't walk, or any other proof of concept. Play around with the wording of the captions. You have proof of concept caption, and you will just change the wording. For example, you have "Babe, stop buying childish stuff. We're broke." And then you will just change "Babe, stop buying childish stuff. We're 34." Just change the wording. It's simply not hard. And yeah, if you get 0 views, you just make a new account, and it can happen that you will get 0 views. It's completely normal. Just create new accounts and you will be good. And I had issues with with 0 views. I had, I don't know, 10 plus accounts, and yeah, still didn't work. But just create new accounts. It's completely normal. Also, change market angles on and audiences. I think that's, I don't need to explain that. Markets like countries, I don't know, Germany, rather than United States. It's, I think it's common sense, and an angles audience. You know what I mean. Also, more volume. When you rip, you need to know that you can easily put out more volume, more videos. In that case, I mean, with volume, 6 plus videos a day. I even do 10 plus videos a day, or I just change things that come in my mind, or I see analytic and I want to change this and this. You can even do that. Not just strictly, okay, I need to post 10. Even when you post 10, okay, only 10. No, you posted 10 videos, 6, I don't know, I don't care, how much, but you posted, that many videos, XYZ videos, and then you see, oh, I can change that, this and this. Do it, do it, do it. Don't wait, change it. And that's really it for ripping. Like, it's really, like, broader. It's really, like, more, simple explained. But that's basically it. Don't overcomplicate things. And now I want to go to filming. Filming is not that hard to, need to say. It's just, you film it for the product, but it's basically the same thing. So, what you should know when filming. In my experience, what I see, and it's true, light is very important for filming. And I need to say, okay, you can have soft boxes, and you should use the, not the yellow light, but the, what is it called? Not the yellow light, the normal light, the white light. But because it's more organic, it's like, like normal daylight. What is even better, daylight, or just organic light from the sun is even more better. But also, if you use softboxes, don't just spam it on your product, like, like this, like, what I mean, like the typical thing, like on the right, on the left and the right, there's a softbox, and it's only going on the product. No, make it more organic to, prevent shadows. I saw for myself that if you don't have like shadows and depth and all the stuff, that it will be, you know, getting more aesthetics and more better. More aesthetics. That's the most important point. Also, don't use random backgrounds. Like, if you have a Christian product or like any product and you think like, okay, I'm organic dropshipper, I need to use marble backgrounds, like these typical dropshipping, backgrounds. No, the first thing with, with backgrounds in general, you do niche research. For example, Harry Potter. Okay, what do Harry Potter fans like? Okay, aesthetics, old type wooden house. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean. You just do research on the backgrounds, and you don't even need to order this and this, and you can even just, if you have a simple product, just use a normal aesthetics background like your house or anything. It's working, and I did it too, and it's working. But it depends on what product you have. Just do niche research. Also, keep anything in the camera middle. That's a mod, that's like basic thing. Like it's nothing like, okay, a new, I don't know, invention or something. No, just basic things, and keep it basic, and that's basically all. But keep anything in the camera middle. What I mean by that, you have these grids. What I would recommend to activate these, I don't know, these grids, and then just use the middle box, the middle grid box, and put the product always in that. To it's just better for the aesthetic in general. It's better, and also avoid shaky movements. That's a really common mistake that I sometimes see from people. When I'm on the burner, they shake and all the stuff, and it's not aesthetic. It's not good. It's not good quality. Just prevent that. Also, with that, bulk film your clips. And you can bulk film your videos and also your clips. I think that's common sense too. That's not nothing new, but just bulk film your clips. From your product, like, I don't know, your movement. Just repeat it, bulk film. And then when you edit, you can decide, okay, I have this, and I can. Oh, I don't want to use this first hand movement, but you tried it so many times. I see if I see a better like version of the movement, okay, for myself, and then you use it. It's basically nothing crazy. The system of filming. The thing is, it's easy. You already know it, but copy your competitor one to one. Any detail. Of course, if you don't have like his background, his house, I don't know, anything that you can't copy, it's no problem. But the most important thing is that you copy anything that you can copy. Like, really, I mean, really copy anything. If it's the background, if it's the movements, like, it's just copy anything, and it will work. But you need to know when it's not working. It's most likely because, I don't know, the concept is saturated. Something is saturated. Don't think like, oh, it's not working. Nothing is working. Don't complain. Analyze, like I told in the video before. Analyzing is very important. Also, use proof of concept, like I told with when ripping. You, of course, want to use proof of concept with filming too. Just use the proof of concept that you already know. I think I don't need to talk more about proof of concept, but yes, do that. Also, test concepts that people didn't test it. The same with ripping. I think I don't need to explain it. It's the same. Also, play around with the wording of the captions. It's also the same. It's like literally the same what I talk with ripping. And change scenes. What I mean by that. For example, somebody filmed it in the house, film it outside. Also, the next, and it's the same, change markets, angles, audiences. It's the same with ripping, easy. Also, if you get 0 views, make a new account. It's the same. Just make new accounts and yeah, keep grinding. Don't give up. But okay, now we talked about the system of filming and ripping. Now I want to go why you still not go viral. If you do these things, and I know it, when I learned and all the stuff, I did these things and all the stuff, and then I still didn't go viral, etc., etc. That's why I thought about like questions or like things that you need to know. So, or I still not go viral. The first thing is that you really don't copy one to one. I mean it, like really don't copy one to one. You think you copy one to one, but you don't copy one to one. Just, just analyze. That's the easiest thing. Also, the second, your concept is view saturated. It can be anything. It can be one to one. It can be any concept, anything that you want to do or copy. Like if a concept has view saturation, if too many people did one thing, you just need to change. You just need to change. You need to think out of the box. Like I told in the video before, also, just just do things different and think out of the box and don't limit yourself. The third, your content is just bad. You think you have good content, and yeah, anyone is thinking that they have good content, you know till the point you get a review. That's why the best is ask a friend if you have a friend, or go to Discord servers, or I don't know, any go to anyone that is doing the business model, or I don't know, and ask if the content is good, because a second, eye and opinion is always better. But that's another thing. Your content is just bad. The third thing, you don't look at the analytics. You don't analyze. Like I mean it literally. Just do a thing and don't analyze, or don't you just don't analyze and look at analytics. I think it's self-explaining. You need to look, oh, is your watch time good? Is the retention good? How is the retention graph looking? Or is there a dip at the hook? Is there a dip? Maybe did people lost, like, I don't know, they don't care about the product anymore. You just need to look. It's very important. Fifth, repeat concepts that are not working. That's a really common mistake that I did by myself. Very much time, like very much. Just don't repeat concepts that are not working. For example, you post, and that you should do that. I think I can say that because it's good for the video. Yeah, just test. And the first video should not be, okay, I want to go viral. Okay, I need to go viral. Okay, okay. No, the first videos should be only about getting data, and just to analyze what's working and what's not working. That is meaning do different things, different concepts, not just only 3 to 1, 3 to 1, 3 to 1, 3 to 1. Do different concepts, and then you will find what's working. For example, okay, 3 to 1 is working. Then you will just spam that, but do other things, still do other things. But if you just, do that and then continue doing the things that are not working, that's the thing that I mean with repeat things or concepts that are not working. You know. Six, being creative, non-proof of concept. If you think like, okay, I'm a creative guy, I know, like, I don't need proof of concept. I just do my own things. You can do it. I don't care, but I can promise you that you will not go viral, or you will not get any results, because the easiest way, and it's the fact, it's the business model. It's all about proof of concept, and you can be creative, but you need to use proof of concept, and that's another topic by it. Maybe I can make a video. I don't know if you want, but just don't be creative, with known proof of concept intention. Also, now to the last. Use an account with bad account algorithm. What I mean by that, if you're like, I don't know, the 20th post, the thing is, that's why I say, like, put more volume, want to see, because you want to see if your content is, like, I don't know, bad, or your account is bad, and etc. etc. That's why post as much videos as you can. That's why if your account algorithm is bad, and you are like on the 20th video, and you see, okay, my content is good, and you still are like on 100, 200, 300 views jail, just make a new account. And our account algorithm is real. I can say that. I had accounts with bad algorithm, like the 0 views, and then I created a new one. It went viral, just keep that in mind. And yeah, that's it for the video. I hope it could help. And yeah, write in the comments what you want to see next. Maybe I can help, and yeah.